What's going on, Bills fans? Welcome back to Bills Latest. I am your host, Michael Korn. We are brought to you by FanArc, and we did it, folks. We absolutely did it. Down go the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence just wet himself that last drive. That is the difference of what I am talking about. We have Josh Allen, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. They have their guys. That was a huge, huge win. They could not run the ball all day. I will say, didn't seem like they tried hard enough. We'll get into that a little bit. I feel like they gave up on the run pretty early on. And that was a little frustrating to see. I feel like the game could have went a little bit differently if they didn't give up on the run so quickly. But when you have Superman, anything can happen, my friends. Anything can happen. Now the Jaguars are realizing, yeah, you got a nice team. Don't have a Josh Allen, though. There's only so many generational quarterbacks to go around. There's a lot of good quarterbacks in this league that will never win a Super Bowl. Justin Herbert, great quarterback, might not ever win a Super Bowl. Might not ever sniff one. It's possible Joe Burrow never wins one. It's just the way the cookie crumbles, folks. And Josh is showing he has that clutch factor. He wants and needs that ball at the end of the game. And he was even banged up and still took over the game. Still took it over. And that is beautiful. They tried to work the play action in a few times. It was doing okay. Brandon Cooks had a great game, phenomenal game. Defense played phenomenal. The defense, we all know, the defense was not great in the regular season. The secondary was pretty good. They're a little sloppy in the beginning of the year, but as the season went on, the secondary got really solid. The run defense has always been a weak link. But now it's playoff time. These guys know, man, just a couple more games. These games are more intense than regular season games. So with that secondary fire and still getting turnovers, those turnovers are huge. Absolutely huge. You had Prater go out there and actually make kicks. You got everything you could ask for yesterday. Everybody did well yesterday. But before even yesterday happened, this must have been, I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it was sometime Friday. You had Ryan Clark just taking Josh Allen to the woodshed, saying, if he was Lamar and they kept losing, he'd be getting all the crap. You realize Josh Allen is better than Lamar Jackson, right, Ryan Clark? Just because Lamar has 2 MVPs does not mean he is better than Josh Allen. It is not even close. I bet if you were to ask every GM, every coach, you can have either Lamar or Josh. I think they're all taking Josh. Why would you take Lamar who gets hurt? You're crazy. You're an idiot, Ryan Clark. I don't understand this guy. This guy is a dork. Ever since Cam Newton got on ESPN, he tries to dress like Cam Newton. He tries to be all flashy and come out with these hot takes like Stephen A. Guy is garbage takes. Absolute garbage takes. He just wants to add race into it. That's the only reason he even is there. Like, get him out. If you think Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are the same quarterback, you are out of your mind. I didn't even play football, and I can see that. You played football. So clearly you know Josh Allen is better, but you just can't say it because, well, we all know why. Get out of here. Lamar wouldn't even be able to make this team a 500 team. The Ravens would be in the playoffs if you put Josh Allen on the Ravens. Lamar would not take this Bills roster to the playoffs. Get out of here. Absolute nonsense, garbage, just hot take trash. Absolute trash. And I have a feeling that man is going to eat all of Josh Allen up because Josh Allen is about to go on a run. You saw Drake May last night. I'm not impressed. You got Bo Nix coming up. These young quarterbacks, man, they are in new territory. In new territory. Josh has been here. Oh, Buffalo doesn't win on the road. Okay, what is this, that team from that year? No. Most of this roster couldn't even remember that. You think they give a shit about the past? They don't care. They do not care what the teams did in the past. If the coaches are doing their job, they're focused on the present and the now. So the Bills are looking perfect when they need to look perfect. They're a little banged up, but Josh Allen's going to show Ryan Clark a few things, I think, this playoffs. And hopefully Cook will show a little bit more. Now, I know the Jags defense, rush defense, I should say, is phenomenal. But he didn't touch the ball enough. He did not touch the ball enough. He only had, let's see, how many total carries? He only had 15 total carries. They ran it with Josh 11 times for a total of 26 carries on the day. But you just got to get Cook the ball more, man. However you can. Even out of the backfield, he only had two catches. Did he even have 2 catches? No. Yes, 2 catches. 2 catches. And then you go watch the 49ers game after the Bills game, and McCaffrey can't run the football. Those first 3 quarters, he could not run the football. They could not run the ball. McCaffrey had over 100 yards. 2 touchdowns. Because they use him other ways. Instead of throwing it out a wide receiver screen to Shakir or somebody else, throw it to Cook, who's a running back, who's a bigger body that can break tackles, that can run somebody over. I don't understand why now it is playoff time. I get if it's regular season and you're trying to save these guys and not get them banged up. But to me, that all goes out the window as soon as the playoffs hit. You got to be willing to break your leg out there. And if you break your leg, who cares? It was on the mission we were on. You saw it, Kittle, poor Kittle, Achilles, gone, ruptured, snap, crackle, pop. Niners carried on and they won. So I just think he needs to get involved as much as possible. However you can get Cook the ball in these next couple games is only going to help the whole offense and the defense. Because again, time of possession, if we can control that is the key. That's the key to the Super Bowl. And we have the capabilities of doing that with our O-line and our running backs and our quarterback who can run it. I thought they came out passing a little too much early on and not trying to establish the run. That was my only real concern. But they eventually got it going a little bit. But again, Allen had to be superhero, and Allen was superhero. And now he'll continue that into Denver. Because I'm sorry, I do not believe in Bo Nix. Why should anybody? He hasn't done it before. This is a prove-it year for these kind of guys. Him, May. I just think it's looking nice and tasty, this road to Santa Clara. We just got to get a little healthy over these next few days. Start prepping for the Broncos. But I think if we stick to who we are, run the football, get those turnovers on defense, and control the time of possession, we will win in Denver as well, folks. But we'll be back more breaking down the Denver and the Bills. And again, this has been Bills Latest. I was your host, Michael Korn. We were brought to you by FanArc, and we hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. It helps us out tremendously, and we will see you guys tomorrow.